Well, at 6 o'clock, it's Monday night, 26th of September, just here opposite the public building community centre. What's it called? Nimmitabel Pioneers Memorial Hall Community Centre. And just down there is a police car, just a delegate police car. And this is the main street of Nimmitabel. And I'm going to see if I can walk over with my wife and 3 kids in the video here to see if I can attend the public meeting. Here you go, you hold it, don't let anyone get it. Yeah kids, hold Dad's hand. Put that crazy thing down please, Annika.
Collect it on the way back.
On the way back, we don't need it in the building. Now, take the box over here. Well, we can make it across.
I love you inside.
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Up we go. A few stairs. Go. Hang on. Oh man.
Just been informed by the guys who make that you've been told that you're not welcome here.
So I haven't been told that yet. So you can identify yourself, and you can identify yourself. I haven't actually met you, I don't think, so I haven't got a number or
I'm seeing Constable Farrell from
I'm
King
not
Police.
Jason Farrell.
This
Sean
is
Ware
from King Police.
Sean Ware from Trevor Police, right? Don't have an ID tag on? No. Right. And what's the story?
So it's, we're going to give you an official police move on, okay? Because
How can you give me an official police move on? Can you quote the law or statute that you're operating under to prevent me from accessing a public meeting in a public building?
okay, well,
Has Dean asked you not to attend this process? Has anyone part of the
just give me 1 second.
clear that before you go?
Well, so I know he's okay, go.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Do you want to go in, or are you just gonna?
Yeah, you understand.
So just so you're aware, I don't consent for you to put this.
It's a public building.
Just sit in here. I'll talk to you.
No, you are because it's a blank camera.
Who's this? Is this
It's a person.
your friend? Is it?
It's a person.
Okay, friend of Andrew.
Also
not
not
consenting for you to film me and put this on any social media device. Or anything like that. If either of you do that, you might be committing an offence. You understand that?
Well, I reserve the right to put it on social media because this is a Nimmitabel. This is a public building. I live in Nimmitabel, and we are all here at invitation. Behind you is the president of NAG, Vicky Pollard, and she would confirm to you this is a public building.
She's only told us that she asked you not to come tonight.
No, she can't. She doesn't have the power to ask me not to come tonight.
So she has asked you.
No, she told me she'd heard. That's
So
different.
someone has told you that you were not
No, Vicky Pollard told me.
that someone told you.
You want to let me answer your question, please. Please let me answer your question. Would you please let me answer?
To come to the meeting and you know full well that you are allowed to.
These are your words. As a policeman, you ask a question, you wait for an answer. You ask a question, and the answer is, I have not been told that I'm not allowed to come to this meeting.
Basically telling you what's
Vicky
happening.
Pollard said that council people in a council meeting that she went to on Friday, which did not involve Dean Lynch because he was in meetings, council person told her that I probably wouldn't be allowed to go to the meeting. That's what she said. If you say that she said something different, please ask her to clarify.
Probably wouldn't be allowed to come here tonight.
She had heard.
That you
That's
probably
right.
wouldn't
She
I think
heard. Totally
rather
different.
than get an argument, it'd be quite clear, okay? I'm using my delegated power as the administrator of the council, okay, to not allow you into this public meeting here tonight.
Can you
I think
tell me what statute?
the level of intimidation and the violence you displayed to the staff and to the members of the public, you're not allowed to do any public meetings while I'm looking after the meetings. You're welcome to come and see me an appointment in my office. Okay, you do that. That's
So
fine.
Dean,
But you're not allowed to come here. So with that, it's a public building. So now you are not.
So
allowed.
you, sorry,
That's
you're
enough. No,
confirming
that's
it's
enough.
public
That's
building.
enough.
Can you say when?
That's enough. You're not allowed in.
So as you've heard, okay, you're no longer welcome here, so if you do remain here, you will be trespassing. Do you understand that?
No, I don't understand it,
You
because
don't understand?
nobody has actually quoted to me the law or statute that provides for, first of all, a temporary administrator of a council being amalgamated to make an order in a public building ordering a citizen who lives in the town not to participate in a public meeting with other members of that public.
It would be easier if you just listened to me, okay?
I have listened
You're
to you,
being
Jason.
provided with an official police move on, okay?
Yes, but
Because
can
of-
you provide to me, and you can get back to me if you would like via email.
Yeah, well, I can do
Would you
this.
like me to do it right now? 197 of the Law Enforcement Powers and Responsibility Act 2002.
Righto. So can you say that again a bit slower and clearer?
The Law Enforcement Powers and Responsibilities Act
That's that
2002.
LERPA thing.
Sorry.
That's LERPA for
LERPA.
short.
LEPRA.
LEPRA, sorry.
New South Wales
Yep.
Act and the New South Wales government.
And how does it facilitate this?
You've asked me to give you the act.
That's
You
fine,
want
but can you
now
explain
have
to me,
you
because
now
I
have
don't
to-
understand.
You now have to leave the area.
That's fine, a simple civil
You have to
question.
leave this area.
Can
If
you,
continue
I don't
to stay
appreciate your
here-
hostility.
If you continue to stay here, you may be committing an offence and you can be arrested.
Keyword is may. So I'm asking you,
I'm telling you, you will be committing an offence. if
I'm
you stay
asking you
here. I'm giving you
politely,
the direction. You have
can
to
you
start moving.
explain how that legislation
You have been
works?
given a direction. You have to start moving.
Will you respond via email and explain to me how that particular piece of legislation applies and
As
operates?
soon as I get back to the police station, I will forward you a copy of it. But at this point in time, you've been asked to leave, so you need to leave.
That's fine,
Okay.
but just so we understand, you're going to get back to me and explain how that legislation can be made to apply to me in the case of a private person, public citizen, in a Aidan, that's your favourite song.
Okay.
Okay.
In a public building, which we agree this is a public building.
Yep.
And we agree this is a public meeting.
Yep.
Attended by members of the public.
Yep.
And you are acting under the direct orders of the administrator of Snowy Monaro
We're
Regional
acting
Council.
under, as you've been explained, Law Enforcement Powers and Responsibilities Act, which
So
is.
how are you triggered? This is the key thing. How are you
Mate,
triggered?
you just need to,
to
you need
act?
to move on.
I need to go
Okay?
to
You have to leave.
How are you triggered? My last question. How
That
are
doesn't
you
include you.
You have to leave,
triggered
basically.
to act under that? Because Dean has given you the instruction.
You have to leave.
Well, no, what he's done is he's provided us, at least while we've been here, to say that you are no longer welcome here. So if you remain here, then you are committing an offence of trespass, okay? That has been explained to you? I'm not going to have...
I'm just putting it on film as well, so you understand. You're saying that I'm trespassing. So, Vicky, before you go, come over here. Come over here. This policeman here
Okay.
has
Andrew,
said, no,
you need
it's
to go.
Jason. You made an allegation about Vicky, and this is Vicky's chance to clear it up. Your
I'm making
allegation
an
of
allegation
Vicky,
against Vicky. You told me that you hadn't been told that you couldn't come here tonight.
and you
I
then
told you
said
that we'd been informed that you'd been phoned and asked not to come here.
by Vicky,
I had spoken to him on the phone in our conversation.
and he
told-
said
yeah.
you told him that you told me I would not be allowed to go, thereby constituting information that I would know that I wasn't allowed to go. That's what he said. You told
Yeah.
him.
Well, I told you you weren't allowed to go. Come. So you
On
knew
the basis of what you had
because
heard
I
at
had been from
council.
council, yeah. So I relayed that to you.
But it wasn't an official communication.
Well, it's not my meeting, so
You're
I just
present
relaying as a community member and NAG
as president
to
of
let you
NAG.
know. Well, not even as president of NAG, as me, because this has nothing to do with NAG tonight.
Although NAG is represented here.
Yeah, of course it is. To just let you know that you weren't going to be allowed to come.
But that
So then
wasn't
it's your
official,
choice.
it was an informal, it was what you had heard,
Doesn't have
not
to
what
be.
you
Yeah.
It's already been cleared up by Mr Lynch.
Yeah.
So that's
So-
fine, yeah, but for the benefit of you, telling
But I
you
just
what
wanted
he
you
said.
to know, or have heads up that you.
Regardless of Vicky, you've committed an offence by stepping into the premises because you're trespassing.
I haven't
Just
committed an
represents-
offence
You
at
have.
all, thank you very
You're
much.
committing an
You've asked me to leave,
You're committing two offences right this second.
okay. So you want to tell the camera what those offences
I don't
are?
have to tell the camera, we've explained that to you. So you have to leave this premises right now, or you are committing two offences.
So I am committing the offences, or I will be committing the
You
offences?
have.
Andrew, you need to move on.
Let's go.
So you want to be clear,
Out-
and
out the
don't
door.
touch me.
Out the door.
Don't touch me, don't
I don't want to
intimidate
touch you
me.
in
Well
front
then
of the
stand
kids.
back.
I don't want to scare you in front of the kids.
Well, you're
Let's go.
doing that exactly right now. Stand back and stand out of the way, please. Thank you. Now, be civil, reasonable, not an arsehole. That's
Exactly the
difference.
opposite of what you're doing.
What's your language, mate? There's kids around.
They're my kids.
Don't use, that's offence to use language in a public place as well, so we can add that to the third offence.
So, to finish off this video, so you're now alleging offensive language because I said don't be an arsehole.
You need
were
to keep
standing
walking,
very
you've been
close to me.
provided a move
We're
on.
now
You
outside
need
of
to
the
go.
building.
You're
You
still
then
within the
also
curvature of
alleged
the
that I'm
building,
trespassing.
so you need to go.
Well, this is the footpath and the entrance of which you are allowed to approach. So you're alleging offensive language, trespass, and what's the third thing you're alleging? Fail to comply with a move-on order. And what if that move-on order, move-on direction, and what if that move-on direction is not legally founded?
It'll be explained to you. I'll send you an email
Thank
that
you,
you need to
Jason.
leave.
Right. Please, I don't know you, but you mind your attitude. What's up?
She wanted pencils and she's
Oh.
quite upset.
We'll go home, kids. Thank you, person. Thank you. I'll finish this video, Mr. Farrell. And what was your name again?
I told you my name.
Well, tell me again.
Rewind your video.
I will.
Have a good day.
Thank you. That's a bit of a cocky-looking smile there, mate. Not appropriate for a behaviour
Is it
of
an
the
offence,
police.
Andrew?
Would you like to be locked up in front of your children and taken back to Cooma where there will be bail conditions
what?
placed on you for the
For what?
offences that you committed tonight?
For what?
Continuation
All you have to do
of the
is
offence.
walk away.
Excuse me, where are we now? We are on
well within our grounds.
the footpath.
We're well within our grounds.
To what?
So,
So
let's
what's
go.
the threat you're making now?
I'm not making any threats. I'm
Well, what you just finished, what you said.
informing
We are well within our grounds.
you to act the way that we've done today.
I don't believe you are.
Okay, that's your
As a
belief.
member of the community, I do not believe you are.
That's fine. That's your belief.
Right.
Have a nice night.
See, that's the attitude. That's the cocky smarminess that you don't need.
Okay. You're still continuing. You need to.
I'm on
you
a
need to
public
leave.
place, Jason.
You need to
I'm
leave.
standing, as you can see in the
Okay,
video.
you're now
on the
standing in
footpath.
another public place. You agree that? So,
So, do you have the power to
now-
move me on
I
from
do.
any public place at all that you
I-
choose?
you're still in a public place.
But we're in a public place, then we're in a public place.
Because you are still within the grounds of the move on. You are still giving us the grounds to give you the move on direction.
Righto.
We have given you the move on direction. We can still give you another move on direction.
Well, it'll be interesting to
You've
see
been
how the
given-
legislation sets
You've been
that
given
out.
the direction to move,
Well, I'll be interested to see how the
and you're not
legislation.
moving. So you're continuing the offence.
Well, we're finishing the conversation. I tried to finish the
I've
conversation, and
informed
you
you.
answered with a
We've
smarmy,
informed you.
have a good night. So that's the end of the conversation then. Thank you very much. Jason, I will get your email when you're ready. No big pressure, but I would appreciate it.
Yeah. No, you'll get an email.
Thank you very
Okay.
much. Good night.
Thank you very much. Good night. Have a good night.
See, again, can't you just say one thing and then finish it? You've got to finish with another retort and another retort. That's the problem, Mr. Policeman. There was a statement and followed by retort and retort. That's the issue. I'm not the one that should be subject to a move-on order. You're being smarmy and snide. It's not appropriate. It's not called for. And if you wonder why I stand here and stand my ground, it's because I do not have to be treated like this by a public servant, of which you are meant to be. I encourage you to look at your oath of service and comply with it. Thank you.
I'll send you an email. AEFailer?
aethaler@gmail.com.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you, Andrew.
Bye.